Given the city's housing problem, homelessness, what would you do to promote affordable housing in Cincinnati?
I think I would do what we're trying to do already, and that is to create more affordable housing. It's a wonderful thing what we've done in downtown over the Rhine. We're certainly attracting people who can pay market rate, but we cannot overlook the fact that there are numerous people in Cincinnati who need affordable housing. And so to that end, we do work to partner with other organizations. You probably realize it well, not right here, but over on Reading Road, there's going to be permanent supportive housing built right across from United Way. There's also other sites around the city where we look for that. But I think also what the city does is partner with other agencies. We spend a lot of money making certain that people have the opportunity to have affordable housing. There is not enough. I don't know that we will ever have enough, but we certainly have to find that balance between market rate housing and affordable housing.
Okay, and now a question for you, Mr. Young, from Carolyn Miller.
I'd like to focus on the neighborhoods. What qualities would you describe, what qualities would you use to describe a great city neighborhood? And name 2 ways council can support development in the city's 52 neighborhoods.
Well, I'm going to take it kind of backwards if you don't mind, because we've recently passed and instituted what we call Focus 52, which is a fund of money that is leveraged to actually do projects in neighborhoods. In addition to that, we partner with the different development organizations within neighborhoods. For example, right here in Walnut Hills, you have the Walnut Hills Redevelopment Corporation, which is in part supported by the city, which is doing wonderful work along with the Port Authority that helps the land bank stuff, so that what you end up with is the ability to hang on the property until you can develop it. One of the other things we've done is, of course, to make McMillan a 2-way street so we can slow traffic down, attract businesses to the neighborhood. But one of the great things about a neighborhood is when you give people a place they can take pride in, and when you begin to attract people to a neighborhood, it makes it a better place, mainly because you've got more people, you've got more business, therefore you're safer. And so those are just some of the things. I'm down to my last little bit there, but there it is.
Okay, and then your last question, Mr. Young, is from Kevin Osborne.
As you know, the city pension system has an unfunded liability of about $870 million. Minor repairs were made to the system in 2011. But as I'm going to ask each of the incumbents tonight, you've known about this problem for a while. Why kick the can down the road till you saw, unfortunately, someone's candidate speech and make serious reforms to the pension system?
First of all, Kevin, what I would say to you, I agree that can has been kicked down the road, but not by the current council. We're the ones for whom the chickens have come home to roost. We don't get to kick it anywhere. And it is a huge problem, but this council has actually done something about it. People who currently work for the city of Cincinnati are working longer for less benefit. That is nothing to be proud of. It is, in fact, something we've had to do. People who've already retired have seen their benefits reduced. And that's hard on them because many of them worked 35, 40 years with the belief that when they retired, the benefits promised to them would stay with them. That is not the case. So in the short term, those things have been done. The city is also increasing its contribution to the pension system, which also is a huge way to move forward. There's a final piece of the puzzle, and it's going to be tough, and that's the 3% compound COLA that probably is going to be taken away from people and will be replaced with either a 3% simple. I'm out of town.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've done the things that we can do, and we're still working.
Okay. Cincinnati has a 53% child poverty rate, up from 48% in 2010. What steps will you take during the next 4 years to address this issue, child poverty? And we will start with you, Mr. Young. Okay, 60 seconds.
I think that one of the first things you really have to do is understand the problem, because it's not just the children who are in poverty, it's also their parents, their caregivers. We also have to take a look, and again, we don't run the school system, but you cannot tackle poverty without taking a look at education. So we need to increase those partnerships and find ways we can assist the school system with doing better in that area. We also need to take a look at the environment in these neighborhoods that kids are coming from. It's great to have wonderful schools, it's great to have great places, but if they're living in neighborhoods where they cannot get a nutritious meal, if they're living in neighborhoods that are not safe, these things also impact children. It also means other people who can help those neighborhoods to improve don't want to come. So it's a multifaceted approach that we have to take. I don't want to overlook the faith-based community, but it's not something that government can do for people. This is one of those times when only a partnership will work. Thank you to everyone who's put this together, League of Women Voters, the Greenwich, and the others. My name is Wendell Young, and I simply want to say to you I've enjoyed my time on council, and I've tried to use that time productively. So during my time on council, you've seen me tackle food deserts. You've seen me tackle infant mortality. You've also seen me work very, very hard to make certain that not only downtown thrives, but also our neighborhood. You've seen me take my committee out into the streets. I want to know what people have to say. I'm cooperative and collaborative. I enjoy the fact that I get the opportunity to make a difference in everybody's life every day. Wendell Young, vote for me. Thank you.
Okay, let's thank Mr. Wendell Young.